This is just a short video about publications and a classroom tour of Canvas for publications. I usually am working one-on-one with the kids, so this doesn't get updated a ton because we're working primarily in a shared Google Drive, and that's where students turn in most of their content for the magazine. But if you want to take a look and kind of see what's going on, if you go over here to the calendar typically has what we're doing as a team, because this is more of a team-based class where everyone has a role that they're supposed to fill and stuff that they're supposed to be doing for the magazine. So what we do is we meet every single day as a team and we go over what everyone's done, how far they've gotten, and what else they need from me to be able to complete the rest of their work. Because the whole point of this class is to put together our magazine, Damn Mag. So you can see right here, I have publications. It's always, I normally have like day 9, day 10, but I decided to stop doing that just because I don't want to number the days forever. So I switched over to publications agenda. But what we do on the calendar is you can find the class Zoom link, the passcode, and then the agenda of what we need to do and what I'm expecting all the team members to turn in. So we work together collaboratively. We work through problems in terms of technology. I'm sure your student has shown you the magazine already. They've either been a part of it in years past or they are now part of it. And if they haven't shown you, they really need to. It's an awesome magazine. You can go to dammag.com. Let me open up a new tab, dammag.com, and you can see the work that students have done in the past, previous issues, and take a look at all of these. These were all printed. This was our very first issue back in 2017. And depending on the year and, normally I don't have a class, but finally I did get a class for this, which is great. It depends on how much students are willing to give time after school to make this magazine. And that's how we did it in the past before having a class. So that's why we don't have as many issues, but we're hoping that this year that changes. So you can see previous issues, what students have done in the past. They design and lay out everything that goes into the magazine, including the front covers, the way that the pages are laid out. We have an editor on our team who writes for us for our letters and for checking to make sure everything is has correct punctuation and grammar. And the students lay out this magazine. This is also student artwork that students from many of our classes have done in the past. So this student, Catherine Sword, she did all of this work in a painting and drawing class, and we scanned all this artwork in and put it in a layout to showcase her work. This was a project that was done in digital photography. And a lot of the work that you see, students have done either in class or for fun. And then we put it together in the magazine to showcase their work. So this is the ultimate end result of the work that we do in the magazine itself. And we work like a real magazine where everyone has a role and responsibility and we have due dates and everyone does such a great job. But Canvas is kind of just how we organize our meetings, and then we put all of our content into a shared team drive, like final drafts, those kinds of things. And we're working remotely this year, obviously, and we're having to get creative on how we design those pages. And currently what we're doing is students who don't have access to the software at home, we actually allow them to use this free graphic design tool online called Canva. And Canva is really awesome because it allows students to go through templates and find, for example, the poster template is really good to work off of because it's the right size. And students can go through here, and we prefer if they design their own layout. And so what they'll do is they might find something that they're like, oh, I really like this design, or I like the way that this is laid out. And they'll go through and they will edit it according to their design and their thought process. So this is a really great tool that allows them to design, but they obviously will take everything off of here and use the tools and graphics in a way that is their own design. For the most part, people don't have to use this. They start from scratch. So you can go to Create Design and then a Custom, and they start with a blank page. But this is a really good online source for us to use because I cannot expect every student to pay for a brand new computer that can handle our software and pay for the software. So this is just a way that we're troubleshooting designing for now. If you have any other ideas or free online software, please send them my way because this online learning at a distance and making a magazine is a little bit challenging, but we're getting through it. So that is all I have for kind of how we set up the class and what we do. I wanted to show you one other thing in our classroom, our online classroom. Anytime I have an announcement that Zoom isn't working or something's happening, I will put it here in announcements. This is how you get a hold of me. This is the back to school night video that I just recorded that you've already watched. And then this is just all the stuff that the students need. Our shared folder, mood board, pairing document, submissions from students, and then any announcements that the team needs for other people to do on the team. Meet me, modules, calendar, syllabus, Zoom, YouTube tutorials if I need it. But that is essentially it. We don't really work a lot on Canvas. I just have this up as a starting point. We work mostly on our pairing document, and this is the document that is kind of an outline of how we want it to look, what fonts we're going to use, what color scheme we're going to use, how we want you to communicate in terms of what is going to be on each page, those kinds of things, so the rest of the team can see what each person is working on and what order each layout goes in the magazine in terms of pages, like page number. So that is it in a nutshell. And I'm really looking forward to sharing student work and what we're doing for this issue. We think it's going to be a really great one. But that is an overview of the magazine and kind of what we do for publications. If you have any questions, please let me know. Ask your student as well, because they are pretty heavily involved in it and could probably answer your question really well. But that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching and taking time out to learn a little bit more about our class.